Oh, wait, let me.
We're going live. That's all right. You're talking on camera. Hello, it's Steve. I got some friends here. We're going to go live here. We're just going to be setting stuff up. Actually, we are going live. So let me set up this tripod here. I apologize for the terrible stuff. You know, we suck at going live. There's Fancy and Melody in the background. Melody used to help me in the museum. I'm going to let everyone introduce so they set this up. And then we're going to talk a little bit while I kill lights.
Yeah.
And you guys can introduce yourselves.
Hi guys, I'm Melanie. Currently I'm a college student and I'm from Virginia Beach and worked at the museum for a little while. So
She's really good at it too. I'm Fancy. I am her mom. We are basically sensitive to a lot of unseen things, intangible things, and we used to help out at the museum, at the dollhouse, and a couple of times at, was it the women's club?
A person's ordinary.
Mm-hmm. So we've had great experiences and intelligent responses out there, so we're hoping to get something here today.
All right, I'm killing lights. It's going to get darker as I go.
Yep.
Oh, good. These batteries are actually charged. Go figure.
Really excited to see what we're going to get tonight. I know. Oh, there we are. We're completely in the darkness. Hi, y'all. Wish you guys could be here.
All right, got at least one laser grid set up. I'm going to set you guys up over here in the corner. Hopefully that works. Going to keep a little bit of light going. And hopefully, oh, that leg's not locked in. This light's probably too bright. So we're going to see what's going on in here. Now, I don't know a lot about this. There's two rooms here. Let me read you what we've got. The two rooms I was given is room 216. You sit in front. And 114, which is the room we're in. 216 is not available. The whole back area here is actually, somebody's popped in there. Thanks for watching, we appreciate it. And so 214 is the one we're in, 216 is back behind, and we're both off the pool. Now, there's been multiple deaths here. We don't know which room's associated with which, so we're hoping to ask these questions. Death by pool is one of them. Drowning, the pool's right out here, we'll show you that later. The other one was a hanging, which I think was this room. I'm not really sure. We don't know age. We don't know sex. We don't know dates. You're going to hear the heater come on. I'll kill that too. We're just setting everything up. We'll hopefully get at least 45 minutes, an hour of investigating them. If you see something, let us know. We're going to see what we can get here. It's great to have help, have extra eyes. Plus, of course, we want you guys out there to investigate along with us. You know we've had good luck on some of these. Now, I've never been here before. I have no idea what we're going to get, but let's give it a try. And I'm going to have someone kind of watch the monitor and the computer, and we'll switch around. And we're going to have other people talk, because sometimes it's, they don't want to talk to me. They'd rather talk to someone younger or someone, a female. So we're going to see. We don't know who's what. But anyway, thanks for watching. Let's get the investigation underway here.
All right, so we've got Melanie on the monitor here.
All right, I'm going to set these pillows here, put another grid on this one. Is that go in the corner? Yep, get my big ass out of the way. And I'll set up a couple of meters. Now, I can probably use the proximity meters now since it's still early. Now, you guys know these. You've seen me use them before. We actually make them and sell them. That was not too loud, so that's the perfect one to use. Anything goes near them, as you can see, they get set off. And this is a mel meter. We'll set this up here. Is that going to be in camera shot? Just turn it down. I'm going to lock this door. going. I've got some recorders. I've got a K2 meter. And we've even got someone you haven't seen, we haven't used in a while, is Boo Bear. And if I set him up, he actually will talk, tell you if the temperature's going up or down. But we set him up, I'm going to have him right in front of you so you can hear him. So the time being, he's just going to be a trigger item. And he can hold the K2 meter. All right, so now we're going to use the laser grid, see what we can get picked up here. I'm going to try to get behind here. Does that work, or is that going to be too dark? Let me see. I'll give a little bit of light. How's that?
Maybe in another area.
Yeah,
so
it's
I
not
can-
too bright. I'm just trying to. Get a little bit of light, so we don't kill ourselves. Okay, now the phone that we're using here, we're gonna look for movement in the laser grid. Just watch those, you're gonna create shadows. And we have a little bit of light coming in the window. She's trying to pinch that shut. We've got some weird people coming by watching us too. Probably figure what the hell we're doing in here.
Is that good? Yeah.
All right, everyone get comfortable. We'll ask some questions and we'll see what we get. What do you want to say?
Sit over there. I like being by walls because I can hear them.
Well, that'd be a good blank wall too to look for shadows by you too. It should be perfect. Let me grab this.
How about right here? Am I good?
Yeah, I think you should be good. No, I shut off my lights. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, this recorder's recording. All right, so I got a recorder going here as I move around. All right, let's just start with some basic stuff. We're here to investigate. Is there anybody in this room who wants to communicate with us? Let's me close my glasses. Now, I'll tell you up front, we're on a noisy road here. We're not far from I-85 and 158, so we're going to hear some noises in the distance. So we'll try to let you know what they are. We got a little hit on the millimeter.
All right, so I feel some dizziness right here, so I'm gonna go to the middle of the bed
Okay,
so I can balance myself up. I feel like being pushed
sure,
back and forth.
wherever you're comfortable. Fancy's a little bit on the sensitive side, which I had none of, so we're hoping that she'll be able to pick up some things too. If there's somebody here, can you move something or maybe walk in front of that laser grid, those green dots? Can you tell us your name?
Oh wow. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure right here right now.
Did you hang yourself in this room?
So I feel pressure in my chest, like there's a tightness. My ears are very hot.
It's not a warm room.
I feel like I'm floating or like just off balance.
Can you go near anything in this room, or even a person? If you want to touch one of us, that's fine.
can you touch the bear for me?
The bear's not on, let me get the bear on. I was gonna turn him on until we get him a little closer, we can do it now, I think it's quiet enough.
All right.
Yeah, the bear will light up, I'm gonna bring you a little bit closer to him. Let me see what you guys can see. Here's the top of the bear here. Okay, he's asking questions, we'll see what kind of responses we get. I'll put the recorder right in front of him.
If you're in this room with us, we don't want to scare you. We're not here to be negative or try to intrude. Just want to ask questions, want to get to know you. But if it's very easy to communicate with us, like you can go by the bear. So if you go anywhere around the bear or that bed over there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Very good. Thank you so much for that. That's how we know that you're communicating with us. There's some other devices that you can go around. There's one here at the corner of the bed. You want to go ahead and go by that real quick and test that out. Same thing, you don't have to do very much. Just some energy. Just go around it and touch it or try to move it. If you like the bear, you can go back to the bear. Okay, you like the bear. All right. Are you a young man or a young woman? Are you a child?
If you're a man, touch the bear or one of the items on the bed. If you're a woman, touch the bear of one of the items on the bed right in front of me.
Can you make a noise for me?
Okay.
So it's a female.
So you're a female. All right. If you're a child from the ages maybe like toddler to about 12, 13 years old, can you touch the bear? How about a teenager, like about 15 to 25 maybe, young lady? (15 to 25).
Did you make it warm in here?
The temperature change, and we have that's the heat off, so that's a good sign.
Okay. So
It
you're
should be
from-
dropping the temperature, not making it warmer.
Yeah, it was basically warm and my ears were on fire and I felt this pressure, but then it went away, so okay, so you're a woman, young lady, 15 to 25. If you could just confirm that for me by going around the bear again for me,
Can
please.
you touch my tummy?
Okay, thank you so much for that. Thank you. We love this. All right. Are you afraid right now? So I see movement.
Sort of bang, did you hear that?
I see over here. So I saw movement. Are you hiding from someone?
I'm just moving myself, let's see if we can get on this. Let's close that.
Okay, so you are afraid. You're hiding. Okay. So one thing, if you touch or knock, and I'm gonna knock really quick. I just want to see if you can knock back. So this is me knocking, 1, 2. And that's another way that you can tell me that you're near me.
Do you know what time it is?
Are you the only one here? So, is it just like one person
I'm gonna turn the volume down.
here? There's more people here with you? Are there other spirits?
We're trying to figure out which room is associated with which tragedy.
Do you want to be my friend?
Yes, I want to be your friend. Can you tell me if you're the one who drowned in the pool? Is that another knocking sound?
That was another knocking sound.
Is that you knocking over there, or do we have more than one entity here? If that's you, can you make another knocking sound?
I'm gonna take a guess and say that there's 2 different entities here. If that's true, can someone touch the bear? Is that the bear?
Yeah, I couldn't hear what it said.
Perfect. And so really quick, if that's true, then can someone knock and then someone touch the bear for me, please?
There's a look on camera. Can you see everyone? On this one here.
We just can't see you. Oh no, you can't see anything.
If there's anyone live that would like to ask a question, or if you guys see something.
Yeah, we
that
have
you
someone
haven't
watching the
seen,
computer, so you can ask questions now, and we can. Anyone ask anything?
So the Golden Griffin asked, "What's Fancy doing?" Do you want to answer?
So, we've had really great experiences where I can stay in one area of the room. When we've had children, the spirits of children in homes, they usually like to play with my hair. They like to touch my face.
Can you see Fancy a little better now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They like to play with my, just play with me. And that's, so it's really, it's easier for me to let them have contact with me if I'm just sitting somewhere. It's also easier for me. So I have someone putting a lot of pressure in the back of my head right now. Can you identify yourself?
If you say your name loud enough, we'll be able to pick it up on the microphones.
I like music. What music do you like?
Mostly heavy metal.
So my hand is where your hand is right now. So if you can please identify yourself, like just, if you can touch one of the other meters.
The bear's getting all the activity.
I'm gonna show you how to use the other one. Steve's gonna go over to the other equipment. I feel you. You can
I like good stories. Please tell me one.
you can communicate with me in other ways. Could you please? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that was a lot of pressure right there. It was like someone's heavy hand just on the left side.
surprised I've gotten nothing off any of the meters yet. I got one little hit off the metal when we first started, so I'm curious. You seem to like the bear.
It got warm in
See?
It did get warm in here.
Temperature change. They're loving this bear though.
Yeah.
All right, I'm moving you guys around. I know I'm messing things up. Can you still see Fancy? Or did I cover it?
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
can
trying to get the
see
bear in the shot since it seems to be the most of the activity. Yeah, we can still see the laser grid on the wall?
Yes.
Cool.
Any questions?
No. Julie Rios said that the bear's communication is pretty creative.
Thanks, we appreciate that.
Thanks, Julie.
Anybody got any questions though? We want you to investigate with us. This way, this is the,
toy.
what do you say?
The toy?
See if I touch his hand.
Sorry, y'all, thought my phone was on. Off.
I'm gonna set up a couple more.
Could you please say it again?
So we got 2 questions. What is the name of the spirit? We actually don't know that right now.
Well, we can ask that.
Yes.
We can ask that, and let's see if I have.
Nope, we just gotta hit K2 hits.
And then
We
Did
did
it?
K2 hits, see? Look at this
Okay.
over here.
We're gonna go ahead and play a little game. Oh, what was that?
yeah, this green one. We also got another question.
Do we have a pad? Maybe I can write some of these questions down, and then I can.
Asking.
You're
We
just
got a
bragging,
question
you've been
asking.
writing.
Can a spirit hurt you?
We got touched,
the
the bear got
spirit-
touched.
Yes, a spirit can hurt you. A spirit can actually. So we had.
I just wanna interrupt for a second. The bear just got touched, that's what you heard. So that means something's physically touched the bear, so, all right, go ahead.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Yeah, spirits can get physical with us. I know that a lot of times we hear things on radio, TV, we watch things, or you get that feeling that there's just like this instinct that you're just like, oh, something doesn't feel right. But then there are also touches, like, yeah, that's awesome that they're wanting to communicate. So there can be maleficent spirits, but I don't think, besides the old man at the dollhouse, I don't think we've really encountered anyone that was as ornery as he, and he really wasn't an evil spirit. He did like physical touch. He loved blonde women, him and a child, but I don't feel anything.
No, the laser totally died.
I don't feel anything.
That tickles.
You get touched again.
Wow. So yeah. So you really like that bear. Is that my young lady touching the bear? Is it someone else touching the bear?
And if you're drawing energy from the laser, feel free. That's what it's for. We're looking for movement, plus we want to see you get to draw energy. I like hugs, get touched again. This is unusual for the bear to get touched that way.
That many times. I've
Yeah.
never experienced that bear, yeah. Do you like toys? Do you like toys? Is that why you were touching the bear? Do you like having someone to speak to or to acknowledge you?
What's your favorite color?
Okay.
That's what your favorite color is.
Yeah, so my favorite color is green.
That's the light in this bear's belly.
What's your favorite color? Red? Green?
That was the door next door. That was not paranormal.
Yellow? Purple? Blue? Orange? Is it orange?
He got touched. That was a tickle.
I keep getting crystal. Crystal.
Is your name Crystal?
Crystal. Crystal. Clear.
I'm moving around looking for a light here.
Clear.
Here we go.
We got a question asking. The bear just
What did the bear ask?
Oh no, we got a question
This is from the web.
from Julie asking what is its favorite toy.
Do you
Go ahead, you can ask.
do you have a favorite toy like maybe dolls? How about cars? Dollhouses? Teddy bears?
Can you finish this?
Thank you.
That's it, teddy bears. So she likes teddy bears.
How's that for a response?
What other, anybody else have a question?
Give him some time.
If you like, you can sit next to me and you can gently touch me and go back to the bear.
Can you tell me a secret?
The bear says, tell me a secret.
Absolutely, but you have to come near me if you want me to tell you a secret.
There you go.
Very
Meter
good.
off. Thank you.
Thank you so
Can
much.
you guys hear that? I'll show you. That's the meter all the way back here. It's actually draining it. It's totally draining the meter.
Okay, you can stop. Thank you so
On
much.
command. How's that?
Thank you so much. Now you can come next to me and I'll whisper something to you and then you can,
Could you please say it again?
yes, you can come near me and I'll whisper something and then you can go to the bear.
Just try to illuminate you a little bit.
You ready? Okay. All right. Okay, stop. You can stop. Come here. I'm going to tell you the secret. You got to stop. You got to come here where I am on the bed.
Oh my God, it's draining that.
It's draining it.
I used to like that one too.
That's drawing energy. So something's probably going to happen here.
So we have 2 entities or more. We've got one in this room and we've got one by the bear. Okay. Really quick, the entity that's close to me, are you also a female?
I'm going to put a new battery in this one since it's draining it.
Are you a male? What did she say?
Yeah, the battery's kind of quiet. This is the only bad part about being in a tight spot. I'm going to work around everything.
I heard something right next to me. Are you next to me? Are you to my right? Touch the light again.
It's just me moving back and forth, folks, changing batteries, moving things, adjusting lighting.
Aw, thanks. I like holding him.
You got touched again. This is like the 6th time the bear got touched.
They like that you change the batteries.
You like that we changed the batteries?
What activity out there with sirens? Can you hear those sirens outside of this room? Did you hear those sirens after you had an issue in this room? Oh, look at the mirror. K2 just went off. You guys see the K2?
Uh-huh.
Hopefully you can see it.
It's kind of hiding in the... There it goes.
Hey, Melody. I'm going to adjust this down. Tell me where it looks good.
Okay.
There's a little delay.
Yeah.
So we can still see your mom.
There you go. That's good.
Pretty good? All right, see the meters. All right, you heard those sirens. This fire department, ambulance stuff moving. Did you hear that? Is that something that happened here when you stayed in this room?
So I have some feathers here. If you sit down, they'll move. You see that? So just kind of.
Do you like to play pretend?
Do you like to play pretend?
I love to play pretend, especially with my friends that other people can't see. Would you like to sit next to me? Do you want to stay with the teddy bear?
I put fresh batteries in that meter across there, so if you want to go back and drain it again, you can.
Perfect. Thanks for making it warmer.
And the temperature change again. Jeez.
Yeah.
So we got a question asking, did she like school?
Did you enjoy going to school? Are you glad that you no longer have to go to school? Do you miss school?
That tickles.
No, you're touching the
I
bear.
get touched again. That's a temperature differential and a touch.
Do you miss your friends? Having friends?
Here, I just saw movement on the wall behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going back over to that meter by the bathroom?
Is there a question that came up?
We just got a question asking, how old is she?
So for those of you who missed it, that was one of our first questions. We're talking to two entities. They both actually responded at the same time. On the left here, we heard another knock, and then the young lady who's playing with a teddy bear. We've asked what her age range was, and we narrowed it down from 15 to 25. She is female. Her favorite toys are, what is it? Is it a teddy bear?
Can you touch the teddy bear for us and show us your favorite toy?
I like cookies.
There she goes. She's doing very well with interacting with us and answering intelligently, just quick responses. There's another entity that we have not identified yet that I've asked to sit next to me or come near me, and has drained our the batteries to our
Yeah, I had
equipment.
to change the battery out in the proximity meter. Now, the whole thing is we're trying to figure out, there's multiple deaths we're trying to follow up on here. We don't know which ones are directly associated with this room. And we could be picking up something that has nothing to do with this room or has something to do with the outside. So we know one involved in drowning.
The temperature just went up.
Yeah. It's gotten heavy in here. Something involved a drowning, and another one involved a suicide, a hanging. Or they call it a suspicious death. So we're trying to figure out who's who and what and where. We don't know ages, names, dates, sex, anything like that. We're not even sure which room is which. We just have a couple of rooms they were giving us. So basically we're trying to pick up stuff, but we're getting phenomenal activity already. We're getting interactions with the meters, we're getting yes and no questions, we're getting immediate responses. So just to bring anyone who's watching now who didn't come in the beginning of what we're doing here.
Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And the bear now is asking his entity to count with them. Now you'll be able to hear things that we can't hear because you're listening through
Absolutely.
the device. So if you hear or see anything, let us know because we're living it in real time here. And obviously we're trying to keep things, the batteries alive, things get drained quicker than you can imagine. And so if you see something, we have someone at the computer that can respond back to you and let us know. But thank you for watching and supporting us. And hopefully we can do more of these live investigations. I mean, this is tiny. This is one little hotel room.
Right.
So hopefully there's a theater down the road we're supposed to get into. Oh boy.
I am so proud of you. You're being so polite. You're letting us talk to our viewers, and you're listening and you're responding to us, and we just want to thank you so much for participating. We know that it takes energy to touch these electronic equipment, and it drains you, so thank you.
So we got a couple more questions. We got asked, what if you used a spirit box to communicate with the other spirit?
Well, we got some spirit boxes here. We can try that. We're
Yeah,
kind of
we can
using the
try that.
bear because the bear kind of is a spirit box, but we can set one of those up too. I have the SB7 and SB11 with me, so we can try either or. What's the other question, Walter?
They asked, how are you?
Me?
Yes, how are you?
I'm kind of hiding behind the scenes. I'm
Um,
doing good.
But to the spirits, we had a viewer saying thank you. So, to the young spirit,
Do you know who's the viewer?
Julie Rios.
Can you touch my tummy?
Oh, Julie Rios, there you got a response. So the people that are online right now are asking you questions, and Julie Rios wants to say thank you to you for.
I apologize, it's gonna be a little noisy, so I'm gonna step outside to adjust this. Take the room, did I just kick this? Probably.
Okay. So right now, Stephen has stepped out of the room and the door's ajar. Is it cold? Do you feel the cold air? Can you feel cold or hot? No. You don't feel the climate the way we do?
All right, I think I get this adjusted, so I'm gonna turn this one on. And I'll shut the bear off for a while. So when,
So you
he just said I get touched because I touched him.
okay. So we're gonna turn off the bear. You're gonna play with another toy.
Can you see this on the? We don't got the light to it. What's that? The frame pretty well. I know it takes a little bit. So drop it down. It's good. Okay. It takes a little delay. I'm asking her to tell me what she sees on the live feed. Going by what we see here, there's got to be like about a 5-second delay or more before you see it. Can you tell us your name? Sometimes these things work great, sometimes you literally get nothing but static. That's why we try different tools, we have a lot of different things.
Do you want to put it near me? Since I'm so close to the-
I'm trying to get them to hear, I'm just trying to see. I'm working in the dark here, it's the hard part.
Remember, you can always sit next to me.
Now we're gonna try it a little bit longer, see if we get anything. Now this one is basically two of the other meters built in one. We're not getting no radio stations, which is good, because that's not what you
I
want.
have someone here.
You've got all these meters here, can you touch one of them? Can you tell us what year it is?
Are you still trying to touch the bear?
We'll give this a few more seconds, if not, we'll go back to the bear. We'll get a better look on the bear. This could be confusing. The thing about this is it makes so much noise sometimes, especially with a child, it could scare them off. I know when I used to do the films, documentaries, I used to hate this thing.
Yeah,
It's so
I
noisy.
don't remember them working on it great.
We've had good luck sometimes, they hit and miss.
With the kids. With
All
the
right, I'm gonna
kids,
kill that. I'm
it was
gonna go back
usually
to the bear.
toys or
Oh, look at this,
stockings.
K2 just went crazy.
I think
Crazy.
happy for the bear.
Yeah, look at that. I guess you want the bear. Can you guys see that? That's nuts.
Yeah, with the
That was
kids
a-
at the
That was a
dollhouse.
big, yeah, that
yeah.
thing sucks. So give me the bear back, you know?
Yeah, I don't remember us using that for
Okay, now the
kids.
bear has to do a boot up. It's gonna take a second to get back.
It's still going. The meter.
Yeah, look at that.
The meter's still going.
Yep. The K2. What are we getting off? And nothing off the metal in front of it. Okay, once it boots up, it will talk.
Hi,
Right.
I'm Blue Buddy. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Boo Buddy. What's your name? It's just a boot up setup.
Mhm.
We're
Are
getting
you-
some voices outside, just so people know
Yeah.
those are not paranormal. We are in a motel. There are other people here. We'll try to identify the other voices for you as we go along.
Can the entity that was next to me that was knocking, can you knock for me?
That sounds creepy, but that's a child outside. It's Melody. She cries when she gets stuck in the computer.
We got a question asking what exact device is in the bear.
Basically, I'm not really sure what the name of it is.
Count with me. 1, 2.
2, 3.
It will ask random questions when something gets near it. It basically will do its own EVP session. Plus, if you touch it, it will light up. If I can get it to do it, you can see it's not easy to set up. Let's see if I can pick it up, get it to. You see, it's not like it's going to go off just for any reason, but it will say it's been touched. It will tell you about temperature changes. I know it's working well because I just put fresh batteries in. Haven't used this guy in ages. But you can see it's not easily manipulated. It's not like we can mess with it from afar. Here I'm picking up and touching.
Could you please say it again?
But it will ask it's going to ask random questions, and it's going to want us to do responses there. So you can actually set this guy up in a room and put a recorder in front of him like we have, and it will run its own little EVP session and tell you if its temperature's changed, if it's been touched. Now, we just shut him off, but if you guys are just joining us, we've had him touched probably, what, 8 times?
Yeah,
And
quite a
probably
bit.
six temperature changes. There might be more.
Mhm.
But we can get quite a bit. Someone asked us to try different meters. We tried it. And we have, I mean, trust me, we've got everything. Didn't seem to like the SB11. Makes a lot of noise, so we're back to the bear.
I like holding hands.
See, just got touched. Now that wasn't me. It doesn't take that long to respond. So it didn't even respond to me. It responded to something else. Thank you for touching the bear. Can we ask you to do something different? Can you move an item in the room?
See these feathers? I have feathers next to me. You can move those. They're really easy to move. Really light.
Do you know your alphabet? A, B, C.
Melody doesn't.
You just really like your bear. Do you want to keep the bear? Do you want us to leave the bear here?
The bear cost me a fortune. Well, you just come back with me to the museum.
Never mind. We have to take the bear home with us.
We'll buy you a bear and leave one here. Hide it under the bed.
I had somebody that likes knocking. If you knock, I'll knock.
Can you make a noise for me?
I'll make a noise. You ready? Are you ready for me to knock? Did you hear that?
We're getting so much noise from outside now.
Can you knock back?
Did you make it warm in here?
Another temperature change.
You don't want to knock anymore?
There was just movement on the monitor thing.
Oh yeah? Where'd you get it?
Back here?
The camera that's right there.
Okay, so would you see it towards by mom
Can
or?
you touch my tummy?
Yeah, like right in front of the camera.
There was a noise and then she
Mhm.
said it.
Everything's got a little bit of a delay to it too, so.
Mhm.
All right, we have a DVR camera set up, which I guess I can show you what Melody's doing. Let you know we're not just doing nothing. There's Melody, the brains of the bunch here. You can see she's actually talking to people online here, plus we have a DVR system. So we're actually watching things there, and all that's being recorded. So we can go through different things and see what we pick up. And the bear got touched since then. We can take a break, since you guys have been watching, and we'll come back on later. But we appreciate the fact you've been watching us, doing these live videos. I know it's really dark and you can't really see anything here. But thank you so much for watching and doing what you're doing. You're supporting us. This is not the end of the investigation, but this gives us a chance to reset things up and get things going again. We're getting activity. We just want to change things up a little bit. So we'll go back on live, hopefully in, give us 15 minutes at least to set things up and change things out. And once again, like I said, for any reason it doesn't go live, we will, this is Johnny saying hello. Hey Johnny, how's it going? And we're gonna be back on, so don't give up on us. We're getting a lot of great activity, so let's just keep this going. Be back a little bit.